Hi, I'm Sheen, and today I'm going to be sharing with you the methods I use to earn an income as a photographer. I am an outdoor, travel, nature photographer, plus my husband and I, along with our 2 dogs, we travel 4 months out of the year in our camper. These methods work whether I'm out hiking in snowy conditions here in Michigan, or on the beach, or traveling out west. So it's really important for us to have methods that are easy to use, easy to manage, that are flexible and adaptable to our changing requirements. So throughout the video, you're going to hear about several methods that I use. I'm not going to cover them all right now though. I'm going to do those when I'm back at the house, because right now it's time to go hiking, because we definitely have a winter wonderland here in northern Michigan in the Leelanau State Park. Check back with you in a couple of minutes. Well, I'm back from my hike. It's warm and toasty inside and quite chilly outside right now. We've got winds of about 25 miles an hour coming across the lake, along with a little bit of sleet and snow. So I have a feeling that both Kaylin, my couch potato here, and Gina, while they're going to provide me assistance in the video, are pretty glad to be inside too. One of the questions I get frequently is how to earn an income as a photographer. Photography is not a job, it's a way of life. However, when you combine that way of life with generating a revenue stream, there is a lot of work that goes into it. Before photography, I actually was in corporate America for many years. My husband surprised me with a camera, got behind the camera, and knew that I wanted to do this full time. So there was a lot of prep work that I did for several years before embracing this craft full time. My first objective was to invest a lot of time in learning, elevating my work, learning new techniques, and evolving my skills as a photographer as well as an artist. And what I learned very quickly is that we can make money selling our work in addition to the skills surrounding photography. And it is work, a lot of work. To make money today as a photographer, we really do need to look at methods of creating multiple streams of income. I'm going to be sharing various methods that I use, and hopefully 1, 2, maybe several of these will be something you can take advantage of as you pursue your own career in photography. The first method I want to talk about is selling our work online. You already have a database of images that you love, that your friends love, your family has complimented. That's a great place to start by selling your work online. I have 2 sources primarily that I use. 1 is Etsy and 2 is a website. But why do I have both? Well, 1, people go to your website to find out about you, to learn about your business, to learn about your philosophy as an artist. People go into Etsy to shop. They're not looking for Sheen, they're not looking for you. 9 times out of 10, they're typically looking for something to buy. So it's up to us as people who are selling our work on Etsy to have really good descriptions and really good tags, so that when our customers are looking for that snowy owl print, that it turns up in their search. My Etsy business over the course of time has continued to grow well into the double digits year over year. And the way I found out about Etsy was a friend told me about it. She saw my website and said, you're going to get sales here, but you're going to get more sales by selling on Etsy. And she was right. So I highly recommend Etsy. At the same token, I do recommend a website. Do you need to sell your work on your website? That's up to you. I happen to sell my work in both places. And with websites, the trends come and go. Websites several years ago were all about having that one big image and then going into the portfolio that photographers had. Then it shifted to either that moving slideshow or having a photography gallery, the first thing that customers see. There is nothing wrong with any format. You've got to pick the format that works for you. One of the recent trends that I've noticed is that when you enter into someone's website today, or a photographer's website today, it really resonates with clients when they see information about who you are, where they can buy your work, what type of services do you provide? Are you providing content? Are you doing blogging? And to have that very visible and accessible when they enter into your website. By default, we already provide content with our images. If we have a skill set in social media, in branding our work, if we have a skill set in writing, there are companies who are looking for either just images or the skill sets across three that they can hire for projects or even some full-time work. Blogging is another way of creating visibility, and it's also another way of earning an income stream. I started a blog post site years ago and then followed that with writing blogs for Lightstalking, that's www.lightstalking.com, where I was a weekly contributor for a couple of years, and I enjoyed that experience immensely. As a result of my writing for Lightstalking, it actually gave me the confidence to create my own blog that's really more of a photography, lifestyle, travel, and camping blog, but it ties directly into my work, and it's a way of earning income through affiliate marketing, of which I'm going to talk about next. But with regard to blogging, you can be a paid blogger, you can do ghost writing as a paid blogger, and to generate traction back to your own blog, you can even be a guest blogger for other sites. Affiliate marketing is a natural fit if you have a blog or if you're active in social media. Basically, how affiliate marketing works is that you post links to products that you trust, that you use. Customers, if they click on those links, one, you earn a fee per click, and if they even buy products, you'll earn a commission or a fee based on what they purchase. The various companies that offer affiliate marketing include AdSense, of course, by Google. The Amazon Influencer Program has been very nice. And then there are companies that offer, and I know this is exciting to Gina, but there are companies that represent many organizations, and I'm including that link in my description below, that you go in and select and find various products or companies that you want to include affiliate links in your blog. I also do affiliate marketing for specific products and services that I trust and use on a regular basis. I love working with other people, whether it's an individual one-on-one or individual Zoom workshop or small group workshops face-to-face or in Zoom. Just working with others and having that dialogue with other photographers is so much fun. With regard to workshops, for me, what I have made the decision is to, one, keep my audiences very small. Two, when I'm doing a workshop, I keep my camera in the camera bag. I really view that time with other photographers is they're paying me to provide coaching, feedback, insight, or just to be a resource, and I need to be completely accessible. However, there's one time I don't. I can put my camera in the bag, and that's when I'm doing bird photography. Because we're photographing small, tiny birds, I really do need my long lens, so I'm shooting side by side with those photographers in my workshop, so we can talk back and forth based on what we're seeing and coach through recommendations. Image licensing can be offered through your website, or you can sign up for various stock photography sites, or you may be reached out to by folks who have seen your work to license your images. But basically, it's an easy way to make your work visible, earn an income while retaining ownership of your work. Licensing may appear in products, it may appear in media, TV, or it may be something they just want to have access to for future reference. The area that we live in, we have friends, family, co-workers, folks that see our work. We have an opportunity to sell our work in local events. I'm a believer in networking and networking locally with your art organizations and photography clubs. As a result, opportunities to participate in art shows, art events, gallery openings. It's a great way to get visibility for your work as well as sell your work too. Call for Artists is an opportunity notice letting artists know of various venues that are available so that we could submit our work to participate. Call for Artists projects and venues vary from art shows, galleries, exhibits, to public displays of work. We find out about those through organizations that we're members of, affiliations, networking with our camera clubs. Plus there's a site, Cafe or callforentry.org, that I like to use as a resource as well. I'll take you through the site and it shows the various opportunities that are currently available. This includes artist in residencies and other various venues locally, across the U.S., and globally too. As photographers, we all support each other. I mean, what's not to love about the time we get together and we're talking about great photography locations, camera settings such as aperture, ISO, shutter speed, or features and functions that we rely on within our camera. There are times where photographers need a deeper dive in terms of support, and that may be in areas such as setting up an Etsy shop, a deep dive into their website, creation of a blog in their WordPress site, or image feedback on images they're submitting for a competition or for a Call for Artists program. Those are scenarios where if you're going to do a deep dive with a photographer, it's going to take you away from your business, then it's an opportunity for you to earn an income while helping another photographer. Social media is a huge part of who we all are today. It's part of the fabric of how we communicate with friends, family, and our network. And photography and the business of photography is no exception. Social media platforms also represent a sales opportunity. I have an Instagram business page and a Facebook business page. I rely on those platforms to push out new listings on my Etsy shop or my website so that I make others aware of new additions that they may be interested in purchasing. The more our photography business grows, sometimes it feels like there's less time spent in photography. That's where it's really important to reassess how we're spending our time, where we're spending our time, so that we can make the adjustments so that it is a balance of taking care of the business piece in addition to our artistry and the art we produce. Well, that's a wrap. If there are sources or methods that you're using that we didn't cover that you'd like to share, please do so in the comments below. Or if you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask those as well. But thank you for watching. I hope you'll subscribe to my channel because more videos are coming soon. Thanks a lot and have a great day. No waiting for the light to change. I'm seeing the sunrise behind.